Welcome everybody to another episode of Tally Book Troubleshooting, coming to you from the Permian Basin International Oil Show. It's been an amazing first day, now second day of the show. I can't believe how many people are showing up to this thing. It's been amazing. Tally Book Troubleshooting, usually brought to you by Arc Energy. We process your energy. But this time, because we're part of the podcast party, big shout out to the Wireline Group, who's sponsoring the podcast party of the Permian Basin International Oil Show. So happy you guys chose to, sponsor this little new experiment for the show. As an ex-Wireline guy myself, I really appreciate it. So thank you very much, gentlemen. As your host right now, my co-host David Gibson, who's off to the side taking a little bit of a break. He is a hard-working man. The Vidor Locksmith has been helping me with all the behind scenes here. I'm your host, Keith Stilter, all by myself this time, with a little bit of cheer, and man, I'm excited for my guest. Been trying to get this guy to come on my show for months, and he just keeps turning me down, and now finally, I'm not sure what broke the ice, what made him come up the stairs and say, yep, let's go and do this, but I'm so excited to have really good guy, Scott Emerson, Super Odds. Thank you very much for coming on. If you don't know Scott, go check out his LinkedIn. Go connect with him. I'm sure you connect with everybody, don't you, Scott?
I do.
You're big on social media or not?
Yeah, I'm a little. I play around. Yes,
Perfect. Good to hear. I've heard there's the odd little note out there or something that you're willing to say and speak your mind. So that's great for our industry.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been accused of that.
Perfect. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and Super Rod.
I'm Scott Emerson. I'm Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Super Rod out of Big Spring, Texas. We make a fiberglass sucker rod that is the best in the industry, and we'd love for you to come check it out. I'd love to take you on a tour of the plant. We're proud of it. If you're ever over in Big Spring, give me a shout.
Big Spring, Texas, Super Rod. Now, if you're at the show, you've probably seen all these nice little walking sticks. Is this the same material, I'm guessing, that Super Rod's made out of?
This is representative of our fiberglass rod. This is what we used to make for water wells, the diameter. We figured out pretty quick it takes thousands of water wells to equal one oil well. So we opted to make this our show giveaway. Now, what's cool about it, we give these to 4-H kids all over the state of Texas. We have a shorter one that we send out to 4-H kids for showing pigs. This is the longer one. It works as a golf alignment stick, but it also works for showing cattle. So this is the cattle showing stick. It is representative of our fiberglass rod. Our rod works the same way, made of the same material.
And it's quite popular. As I take a walk around, everybody seems to have one of these. So it's a pretty original, great idea.
It does not fit in the trick-or-treat bag. So you see it. I'm not saying that there's not better giveaways out there, but this one does not fit in that bag. So you see everyone that has one.
Advertising has been achieved, I think, to the max. So, was that your idea?
Actually, no, it was not my idea. I wish
come on,
I could claim it.
The person, were they really going to see if they were, take the credit? Come on, man.
I will take credit for this. There are 3 ways you can get one of these at the oil show today. One of them is to be a veteran. If you're a veteran, we're going to proudly hand you a stick and thank you for your service and send you on your way. If you happen to own an oil well where I can sell you some fiberglass rods, I'm going to give you a stick, or if you're a customer. The third way is to take cash out of your pocket, throw it in the bucket. We are collecting money for Combat Marine Outdoors. They're a great organization that takes wounded veterans hunting and fishing every year. One of our employees years ago was lucky enough to go on a trip, got us involved in it, and we have been doing this is our 3rd oil show to do it for Combat Marine Outdoors. Last year we raised almost $20,000. This year we'd like to beat it. So if you're coming, bring a little cash or we'll point out the ATM to you. We also take Cash App and Venmo this year, and you can have you a 4-foot walking stick that's flexible and has lots of uses.
Well, I noticed you didn't mention podcasters on that list, so it sounds like I'm going to have to make a trip down there to make a donation. It sounds like a great cause, so
Well, Keith,
more
I don't
than
know
worth
if you
it.
realized it, but you have one in your hand, so
Well,
you
to pay
obviously...
for this, I don't want to be,
Oh,
run down
okay,
for
good.
run down for accused of stealing or anything.
No.
This is my first show. I want to be asked back. So.
Welcome to West Texas. We'll give you one, but you can surely walk by and donate.
I
greatly
definitely will,
appreciate it.
sir. It sounds great. What do you think of the show so far? Are you happy about the attendance? What was it? Met expectations with COVID and everything else? I know
I think
in past,
everybody's ready to get out of the house, is what I think. So.
I hear the show has been bigger in the past, but it's a matter of, I'm just shocked, like for how many people, like OTC I heard wasn't all that greatly attended, disappointing. I'm hearing, David likes to say from 2019, you think this is probably the biggest show there's been since 2019. So would you agree to that?
Well, this show was normally held on even years, so 2020 was canceled. But you'd have to go back to 2018 and compare it to the last Permian Basin
But
show.
what I'm saying, all U.S. conferences overall.
yes,
Would
yes.
you think? I think this has been the biggest one in 2 years.
Well, it's
right?
historically the largest in the world, so it's always been good. We've had a lot of customers come through and a lot of interested people. Of course, everybody wants one of the pink walking sticks, and that gives me a chance to talk about my product. So it's worked out well, and I'm real proud of the turnout yesterday. I'm hoping for the same today.
One last thing. So we see oil prices up. Looks like the industry's recovering. Are you guys seeing the increase in activity yet or not? Or you think people are waiting for 2022?
Well, I really see an increase, and what are we at today? $83 a barrel. Let's go, Brandon. Maybe we can get up to like $90 a barrel, and if he stays in there much longer, we may hit 100. But
I think we're well on our way to 100 at
we
this
added
point.
little stickers to our sticks this year. My sticker, and this is just representative of me, not Keith. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but my sticker says Trump won, Save America, Super Rod. So
For the amount of people I get that watch this, I don't think we're gonna make too many waves. But you never know. It is social media. You never know what will take off.
well, it could go viral, but we know we're in West Texas, and it's a whole nother state. So we like West Texas.
I love West Texas. So thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you coming on.
No, enjoyed it.
If you don't know Scott, go check out his LinkedIn page, Super Rods. Thank you again. Great walking stick, great cause that they have. They're raising money. Go check them out. Everybody come on down to the Permian Basin International Oil Show. And just to close it out, once again, that's how you troubleshoot.